Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are covering the Prime. It's a Razorback variant. You get this one from Laredo Firearms in Aquila City, which is in Cheyenne. You buy this one, it's available right from the start, so if you've got the credits, which is roughly about 19,000, you can go ahead and grab this one. It's a 6-shooter. There are a good few variants around of the Razorback. It's not a bad weapon. It's not a bad weapon at all. They pack a wallop. My only gripe is that it's a 6-shooter. But other than that, they're fun to use. It's got 5 out of the 8 mods available already attached to it. You get a laser sight, a recon scope, muzzle brake, penetrator rounds and high velocity, so it should do significant damage and be quite good at range because of the recon scope. Being a blue weapon, you get one trait which is elemental, randomly deals corrosive, radiation, poison and incendiary damage. So you shoot it and you put a dot on it, it'll probably burn through armor quite quickly. So this one is going to be quite entertaining to see how it works. We've already begun clearing out some sort of complex. They're quite high level, so it's going to be interesting to see how it handles this. It's not bad. I mean, they were quite ranged, so I know it says that it can do things at range, but just keep in mind that it's a pistol, so the further away you get, the less damage it's going to do. You can't escape that. It's just one of those things. This is definitely going to be I mean, not in your face close range, but the closer you get, I think the more this will actually come into its own and be a much more viable weapon. Oof. Ouch. It's accurate, I'll give it that. Even at hip firing, that is a really accurate weapon. Okay, so he's 76 and heavily armoured. So let's see what we can do with this one. I mean, clearly it's putting the dot on it because you can see the red X pulsing, so he is getting hurt, but not a great deal. Oh, that one had to hurt. This one's a complicated one. If you compare it to things like the regulator and some of the other 6-shooter, 12-shooter pistols out there, I would say definitely go for this or any type of Razorback, but I'm not sure. I'm not taking anything away from the weapon. It is a really good weapon. They are really powerful, the Razorback types. Obviously they've got huge stopping power, but it is what's the right word? A methodical weapon, I think is the best way to describe it. You have to, you pick your marks, pick your shots. You can't just go blazing in and hope for the best. Being a 6 shooter, once you've blown out these your 6 shots, you're either left horribly exposed or you're retreating to find a safe place where you can reload. Either way, you're gonna get slowed down unless you're carefully picking your shots. If you're picking your shots, then you can try and aim for headshots each time, and they'll die. They'll go down. They'll die. But if you miss with a handful of shots, then you're going to run into a problem, and this weapon will quickly get compromised. So it's personal preference for this one. I probably wouldn't go out of my way to get this one and use it personally, but I would still have a play about with it, and I'm quite glad I've had a play about with it if it just happens to fall in my lap. Obviously this won't, because you have to buy it. But again, if you don't care about the name, and obviously you can rename all your weapons, so that doesn't really matter, but if you're not just buying it to say you have a named unique weapon, then just keep your eye out for a Razorback that comes in purple or legendary, and you could well get the trait of this weapon, the elemental trait, along with a couple of others and a higher rate of damage, and you've got this weapon. You can fit all of these modifications on any of the Razorbacks, so yeah, you can recreate this but in a more powerful version if you're prepared to play the numbers game and just wait for something to drop. So yeah, there we go, that's the Prime. Give it a go, is my best suggestion to you. If you like 6 shooters and you're trying to play like an old west cowboy type RPG playthrough, then this could well be the weapon to aim for. Other than that, I'd say there's probably better options out there and cheaper options out there. So make of that what you will. So if you enjoyed the video, thumbs up would be hugely appreciated. Leave us a comment, let us know what you thought, let us know what you think of the weapon. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I will see you all in the next one.